The internet is the biggest factor pushing porn into the mainstream. The internet allows porn to be watched in the privacy of one's home. This makes it possible to evade society's judgment on porn. Before the internet, one had to watch porn in dingy theaters with at least one man loudly masturbating somewhere close by. Today's porn connoisseur is not subject to the judgment of others, so there is no stigma attached except those that the consumer adopts for themselves. Besides the internet, cable TV has brought porn, both hard and soft, into one's private world. TV often dictates what is acceptable and what is not. Pornography is both deviant and normal, depending on the types of porn. Only child pornography is always thought deviant. The other types depend upon various opinions. Can pornography itself lead to deviant behavior? No, but it can be a contributing factor. Sexual behavior is often related to sexual attitudes. Such attitudes are shaped with variables such as religion, political views, and tolerance for deviance. Pornography also affects attitudes towards sex and thus sexual behavior. Many teenagers get their idea of sexual relationships via porn. Difficult to realize what is fantasy and what are real expectations for a teenager. The video states that 80% of teens view porn several times. Seeing sex without consequences in porn can lead to careless sexual behavior in real life. And real life sex often has consequences. Outcomes such as STDs, unwanted pregnancies, and sexual harassment suits do not appear in porn movies, but can result in serious problems in real life. Some sexual consequences are more severe for women, some less. When it comes to lesbians, porn stars, and pedophiles, it is more advantageous to be a woman than a man. Lesbians tend to be much more accepted than gay men by society. Popular porn star females are much higher paid than their male counterparts. Adults should not have sex with minors, and it is illegal. Yet, female high school teachers and other adult females caught having sex with teenage males rarely go to jail, and if they do, it is for a very short time. Society, and dads everywhere, think such liaisons with older women deserve nothing more than an attaboy. Adult males who sleep with teenage girls find themselves scorned by society and are almost certain to get lengthy prison sentences. Rightfully so, but what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. Adultery is a deviant act in which women bear the brunt of society's scorn. In biblical days, it was extremely important to be sure for a man to know his firstborn male was his, as all property went to the firstborn, and lineage was very important to the Jewish traditions of that time. While times have changed, just one episode of Murray will prove that no man wants to believe he is not the biological father of the child he provides for. And like other sexual deviances, adultery also involves betrayal of loved ones, which is more than just about sex. Females who enjoy frequent sex with different partners are thought of way worse than males who do the same. I can think of no name for a man who gets around other than stud, and stud is a good word. For females, let's see, slut, tramp, whore, skank, and that's off the top of my head. Women in the sex industry are generally thought of as damaged goods with daddy issues. In fact, the woman psychologist in the video said as much. As one stripper stated in the interview, stripping kills your soul. The essentialist sees desire for sex as natural and exists with or without society's influence, norms, or mores. Strong instincts for sex may well have began in order for us to procreate. Then was then and now is now. So while it is economically unreasonable to procreate like rabbits, the biologically induced pleasure of sex did not abate. In fact, the widespread sex industry creates an even stronger incentive to enjoy sex. The constructionist sees sex as mainly established by society and human interaction through the assignment of meaning, We are sexual because we are social. My opinion, sexual desire is indeed real. Biology demands we pay attention to it. What is thought of as sexual deviance is both real and learned. A homosexual has different desires than heterosexuals. I do not believe for 1 minute that it is a choice. Who chooses to be an outcast and victimized? No one. Reckless promiscuity is learned. It is about proving to others one's manhood in men and providing to oneself that she is attractive for women. Then again, since sex is so enjoyable for men and women, why not partake in it as much as possible if it does not hurt anyone?